Hello, I'm Bob Weir with the Cross Timbers Gazette, and my guest today is Lisa Hendrickson, who is on the board of the Ladies of Liberty Republican Women's Club. Ladies of Liberty is a chapter of the Texas Federation of Republican Women. That federation is the most powerful women's political organization in Texas. Thanks for being here, Lisa.
Thank you, Bob.
And if you would, tell us a little bit about Ladies of Liberty.
Ladies of Liberty is a federated Republican Women's Club that comes with a partnership not only with TFRW, with NFRW. NFRW is the National Federated Republican Women's Club and brings with it a great deal of opportunities for our local members. Ladies of Liberty is a baby club, so we've been around, gosh, I think a little less than a year. We meet the third Friday of every month here in Flower Mound. This month we have Mayor Beth Van Dyne speaking on Sharia law and some of the challenges she's faced with leadership in Irving. But being a part of TFRW and inevitably NFRW allows us access to speakers and actually allowed me the opportunity to go to DC. I received an honor and privilege of being nominated to attend an Empowering Women's Conference in DC, which was absolutely fascinating to be around other women at all ages and listening to everything that's going on with them across the country and how they are working to make sure that our country stays the course for conservative values, and then some women that were from very blue states working to change them to red. So it was an amazing experience.
And what are the venues for the meetings? Are they right in the area here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Our meetings are held currently at Barry's Italian Restaurant in Flower Mound. Right. So we're local, and we try and stay in this general area because the majority of our members are coming from Flower Mound, Louisville, Highland Village.
All right. Now, in addition to that, what you're here for mainly is to tell us about your candidacy for political office. So why don't you just tell us what you're running for?
I am running for the Denton County Republican Chair, and I'm pretty excited about that.
All right. What does the Republican Chair of a county do? What are the responsibilities, duties, so forth?
The duties for the chair mainly focus on being PR, marketing, and fundraising for the Republican Party within the county. That's it in a nutshell. To dig a little deeper, the role of the chair is to make sure that all of the precinct chairs, which I would say are your captains, your soldiers in your army, that they're educated, they have the information that they need to empower voters within their precincts so they can execute the plan when it comes to election time. So the chairperson of each county in the state of Texas, his role is to make sure that all of those precinct chairs have what they need so they can keep the voters in their districts educated on the conservative issues and what's going on locally in Austin, for example, as well as nationally in DC.
And of course your opponent is the incumbent, and that is Diane Edmondson, and she's been the county chair for, I believe it's something like 10 years or 12 years, something.
Yeah, I think it's 12.
And this is an elective office, and it's you run for it every 2 years, I believe. Is that correct?
I do believe that is correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So what kind of campaigning do you feel that you'll be doing to run for this position?
I think it's going to come down to building relationships with the precinct chairs first and assessing what the party's currently doing that works, and then what business owners and voters feel like they need to make more informed decisions. I think that currently we are doing a lot of things really well, but I'd like to see our party mentoring new and up-and-coming leaders and creating a pool of conservative army to go and make sure that we stay the course and that we're looking to build, not just maintain.
All right, and I imagine that you would be having fundraisers to run for this. Okay. Are there any that you're planning so far?
We've got a couple, but this is an interesting time to plan just about anything. We all know what it's like around the holidays between Christmas and New Year's and the level of parties and activities that everyone has. So there are a couple that we're trying to make sure that we can facilitate, but there'll be a website So no matter where you go and where you are on the holidays, we can still
right.
collect the necessary funds.
You know, fundraising will always be necessary for political campaigns. I guess you would also be having debates with your opponent at some point.
Yeah, I would assume so. I know that being part of Flower Mound Area Republican Club for many years now, and then attending other organizations, there are usually debates, or I think the terminology we've used in the past is more along the lines of a forum to educate voters. My experience in the last 9 years is there's not a whole lot of debating. And I think that both myself and Miss Edmondson, she's done a great service to the county of being and taking that role for the last 12 years. So she'll have a record to run on, and my heart and focus is going to be moving forward in what I believe that we can accomplish as a party together in the next few years.
How about a little personal background, your education, where you live and stuff like that?
Okay, I live in Lantana, Texas. I have a daughter and a son. Our daughter Juliana will be 20 next year. We adopted when she was 15 from Ukraine. So I can see people doing the math. John and I have been married almost 21 years. Yeah. So when we tell people we have a daughter that's almost 20, you can see people that don't know her and that don't know our story. Yeah. And then our son Joshua is 16. So educational background. I did undergrad in Montana State University, associates in business, and then a liberal arts degree with focus in political science and communication, and then a master's of education.
All right, so if there's, is there anything else that you want to add to this? Feel free to say it. What else?
I look forward to the next few months. This is kind of a consolidated lot to get in the next few months. Voters will go to the polls March 1st and vote for the next Denton County Republican chair to be on the primary ballot, which is kind of exciting and neat all at the same time. That's a big race for our county, our state, as well as our nation as we get involved in the presidential process. So I'm looking forward to the next few months, and I've told my family, buckle up. We've got a lot to do in the next few months and a lot to get ready to talk to voters about.
And whomever wins the nomination on March 1st, of course, there's no general election opponent because there won't be a Democrat running for it.
Well, as far as I know, stranger things have happened.
Well,
I would like to hope that's correct.
Well, I thank you for being here,
Thanks so much,
Lisa,
Bob.
And we'll be seeing a lot of you during the campaign.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And thank you.